1st of October already. I don't know what's happened this year, but it seems that I've blinked 3 or 4 times and most of it's gone. I've missed it. Right. Anyway, so yes, it is October the 1st, 2021. Biscuit and I are off to Cam to go look at some tree work. The builders do not require any assistance from me at all today, so I've got the day off to Wotton. I would normally be going to visit my mum now, but unfortunately I got a phone call from the home yesterday saying that one of the residents has done a positive PCR test, so we're not allowed to visit, which is a pain. But a bit of news from yesterday. I mean, it threw down yesterday. I rang Tim Rugman, our barn builder, to say, could you come and put the hole in the valley gutter because it's overflowing in the middle of the barn? You would have seen me mention this once or twice in the past. And he said, yeah, he said, I got to do it. He said, but my hole cutter was so blunt. He said, I've ordered a new one and it hadn't arrived or he hadn't got it. Anyhow, he came yesterday. Those of you that watch my Instagram will already know that the hole was cut yesterday. So now instead of my gutter pouring down in the middle of the barn, it pours down at the end of the barn where it's supposed to. We do have the spouting and down pipes at home to actually fit it up and do it, but it was late last night, it was getting dark, there was no point trying to fiddle around and do half a job last night. So that'll be put back a day or so. Anyway, while he was there last night, he said to me, oh, I got a message from the concrete panel folks, your panels are coming next week. And I said, brilliant, what day? He goes, I don't know, and they haven't told me, and I've told them that if they don't tell me, their driver's going to be hanging around in our yard because it's not just our panels that are being dropped off. I think there's 4 panels for another customer as well. They basically said, no, while they were in our place, could they unload them at ours? Not a problem for me. So I've got a little bit of work to do around the barns now before the panels come in. Just got to finish off the last bit of drainage along the long length of the add-on barn, just for the drains before I put the panels in. And then when the panels go in, all I got to do is backfill the back of the concrete because the panels are going on the outside of the barn, which is unusual. Normally concrete panels go on the inside of the barn. That protects the steel from animal waste and acid and stuff like that. But because our barn is sort of down into the yard 2 or 3 feet, we opted to put the panels on the outside, backfill against the back of them, because there's going to be plenty of pressure at the back of the panels to hold them up or to push against, bearing in mind I'm only pushing with a skid steer, not a great big JCB load all or something. So yeah, the panels are going on the outside, just to be different. Right, we'll probably catch you on the way home. Right, we've got some concrete panels going up hopefully next week, so I need to finish off this trench, get this pipe down where I want it, because we're already running okay. Well, hopefully the camera's picking this up okay. I know it doesn't like transmitting through metal very much, so we'll see. We'll find out in the edit. No, the handbrake's not on Donald, but he ain't going nowhere, I promise you. And if he does, it'll never make the edit anyway.
You're a monster.
holiday already? God, God. Oh, where's that to? I expect that'll be alright. Okay. I'll give it to the boss. Alright, have a good weekend, mate.
Yeah,
cheers.
I can smell the fear, I think you made it clear. Yeah, I could be rude, be in a mood, I could be rotten. I could be cool, man like a fool, but never forgotten.
I'm moving forward from bucket. Stay. You stay there? No, you're not.
Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I'm just here to haunt you. I've become your nightmare, slipping in your dreams. I'm the definition of the worst kind of mean. Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I'm just here to haunt you. I've become your nightmare, slipping in your dreams. I'm the definition of the worst kind of mean. Yeah, I feel like a
Some little tiny dicky bird has been in there, along with the worm. So you can see this where the concrete pad is now. It just needs to be a bit deeper. So hence the reason I'm going down 6 inches or so. So I'm below the concrete pad. The water's actually running the wrong way for a minute. So that's not right, which means I'm gonna have to come back along there and do that again. Well, I'll go up first, then I'll come back down. It's easy to make sure the water's running the right way if I start that end anyway.
waiting for you. Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I'm just here to haunt you. I've become your nightmare, slipping in your dreams. I'm the definition of the worst kind of mean. Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I'm just here to haunt you. I've become your nightmare, slipping in your dreams. I'm the definition of the worst kind of mean. Yeah, I feel like a...
You don't believe in monsters, do you? Of course not.
I can see that's up and down. So there's a lump in the middle there. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit of sorting out, that is. Okay, I think I've got everything going pretty much the right way in there. Just need to dig that bit out there by hand, because I don't want to break that pipe. Put that pipe back in. I might just put some clean planings over the top now or tomorrow, just so they're there. It is 5:10, so I've got 50 minutes before I've got to go and upload tonight's video. I'll get some of it done anyway. Get the panels up, because that's the point where I know we're getting towards the end of this. Once they're up, I can scratch away in the floor in there, start getting me levels in, maybe order some stone, finish that off. Hopefully before the end of the month we'll have it done. That would be nice. So looking at the field from here, the scar from our pipeline that goes across our drain has almost disappeared. The grass has really shot on very well. I reckon another week or so, if we get a couple of dry days, I'm going to roll it again, just to squeeze it down a bit tighter. I don't think it's going to hurt the young grass too much then. I think the grass is going to be a couple inches long by then. Roll it again, and then we can probably let the cattle back out. Maybe. Maybe not. All right, I lent Martin my decent spade. Even put an edge on it for him for a stump he had to dig out last week. It's all locked up in the top shed. I haven't got my keys on me, so I'm going to have to make do with that. I ain't got much to do. It's only a little bit. It won't hurt much. I ought to really go and put my wellers on for this. Look, is that going to fall out of there? No. I hope not. I just want enough for that pipe to lie flat in the bottom there. That's all I need. As long as the water's running the right way, which it is. Yeah, that's going that way. That's the way we want it. Yeah, I really should go and put my wellers on. Really should. But I'm not feeling very intelligent today, so I won't. I'm just gonna rob a few bits of hardcore from the bank. That wasn't clever either. Pull that down into there. Into there. Right, okay. Straighten that kink up a little bit. Anything slows the water down, it'll catch silt. We don't want it to catch silt, so you need to go that way a little bit. Yes, I'm talking to myself again. Well, I'm not, I'm talking to you lot. It's just that right now, you're not actually there. I'm just as if you're there. Got it. I reckon that'll do it. I reckon we'll put a little bit of stuff on top of there. Just because we can. Yeah, one of the reasons I'm going to do this tonight, we're forecast some pretty rough weather over the weekend. So, and the law of sod says that if I don't do this now, the bank could collapse. I'll have to get out again. upside down before I do this. Right, hang on. I don't want the stone under the pipe, I want it on top. So what I'll do, I think I'll grab you, if I can, just temporarily lay you across the top of the pipe, hold it down. Can't stay there because I don't want it crushing, although, yeah, probably take it off actually. Before I do too much more that way, I need to bring that other pipe back over the top now. Okay. Pipe out of line if you chuck it on there too quick. So chuck it on there slow. I put another bait out for the cattle this morning, but they haven't left the bottom right hand field, the bottom of the avenue. They don't even know it's there yet. I would have thought they'd have found that by now. Can't be hungry. I don't mind them not being hungry, that's a good thing. Right, was that a good idea or not? I just scraped that out of there where all the water was holding, and now I've got a great big puddle. Something else I have to cure. There is actually a land drain that goes all down underneath there, and I'm kind of wondering whether or not to just pull this back out again with the machine, with the Doosan, uncover that land drain, because over the years it's all the gravel that I put on top's obviously just got filled up with dirt and soil that's washed down the yard. But I also need to cut with the digger a trench going down through the yard there. I want to stop it coming down this way into the shed. I need to cut a trench down through there. Again, just another job for another day. Right. Okay. So that's what we'll do. We'll finish this off a bit later on. I've done the worst of it now. Once the concrete panels are on here, they're going to come up to about yay high, if not yay high. All that hardcore that we dug out from inside there, a lot of it is going to come back in here. So where the ground level is at the moment, it's going to be about to there, this is one of the reasons we're putting the panels on the outside, so all the pressure is pushing in and I can push against that if I'm mucking out on the way in. So yes, these pillars are going to be exposed to muck and muck, but I reckon, providing I think about it and get round to it, we can wash these off at the end of the year and paint them. Yes, it would be nice to galvanise them, but I couldn't afford the other £2,500 or whatever it was to galvanise all the steel, so it'll outlive me. Okay, that's that done. Hopefully now this won't get full up of water and caca and I can keep it clean. We'll get the panels on next week, get them set in, fill this up, sort out my levels on the inside. Still got to do the pipe out there. That's going to run along the bottom of the panels anyway. So the water pipe that you can see at the end, I'm going to literally run it under the panels. Then I know exactly where it is. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to run mains water through that or future-proof it that if I take a water supply from up there, I can do that as well. So I'm still thinking. At the moment, that pipe is all clean, hasn't had rainwater or mains water through it. I got the choice. Or I could just, ifs and buts. Ifs and buts. Right, it is 20 to 6. I need to go up the house and upload Friday night's video.